I'd like to welcome Dr. Misaki Kiguchi, who is the program director at MedStar Washington Hospital Center in Washington, D.C. She's also the director for the Vein Center and also the co-chair for the American Venous Forum Committee, Program Committee. So congratulations, and looking forward to what you have in store for the American Venous Forum meeting coming up in Denver, Colorado from February 28th to March 4th.
Thank you, Dr. Hingarani. This is a very exciting time. We are really looking forward to seeing not only yourself, but so many people, not just vascular surgeons, but from other disciplines. And I think that's what makes the American Venous Forum so unique. It really welcomes such an array of disciplines to really celebrate sort of the outstanding scientific content and this collegial atmosphere that's dedicated to sort of educating, collaborating, innovating for the care of patients for venous and lymphatic disease. We're really proud to welcome all specialties involved in the management of venous and lymphatic disorders, and not just specialties, but really also not just physicians, but also APPs, advanced practice providers, and again, also physicians in training. We have a lot of residents, even medical students that are coming, and all of us are really excited to learn about how we're managing patients with venous and lymphatic disorders, and as well what is coming on the horizon. So this year's theme is really all about science. And so in line with that, this year, I wanted to just highlight a few really unique things. One that we're really proud of is in the sort of mentorship through Dr. Osvath, who is really spearheading the advanced practice provider meeting. They are actually submitting abstracts this year from APPs, and we're going to be holding more of a scientific meeting during their sessions, which I think is really unique. And so we're really excited about that. You and I have heard a lot about the pulmonary embolism session. It really is going to focus on practical insights into the diagnosis and management of pulmonary embolism, something that we all really deal with on a daily basis. Of course, we're going to have the doctor's lounge case discussions, always lively. It's really interactive. People really get to sort of explore real life challenging clinical scenarios, and everybody is an expert apparently when it comes to this, and they all have opinions. So we're really excited about that as well. We've got some great case competitions. I've read some of them. They're going to be great and really innovative. And all the posters this year are going to be electronic and really dispersed throughout the meeting. So we don't have to see all the posters all at once. We'll have assigned times during the breaks that we can go see. We're going to have 10 here, 10 there. We'll be able to see them throughout the entire meeting on our app as well. And so if you can't make it to the presentations for the electronic posters, it'll all be on our app as well. So we're really looking forward to this meeting. And I know that Julianne and I have worked really, really hard to making this a very sort of the leading multidisciplinary forum for sharing all of our research, refining best practices, and really strengthening the community for dedicating sort of advancement for venous and lymphatic health.
I wanted to highlight one thing. The theme is solutions through science. And that's actually, I think, one of the golden assets and one of the golden attributes of this particular society, that the science is core and really the reason why we're being, why reason for being. So can you mention something a little bit about the science and some of the great abstracts that you reviewed and selected for the meeting?
Absolutely. I can't give too much away, Anila, or else, I don't want to have a spoiler alert here. But the abstracts that were really submitted were excellent. And I think a lot of it really dealt with not just the treatment. I think we sort of focus a lot about clinical trials and what the data shows, which I think are really important. But really stepping back from that is, how do we diagnose these patients? What innovative ways can we have to either prevent or diagnose early? And I think all of this sort of is going into the theme of these solutions through science. The science really needs to be not just in treatment, but as well prevention and diagnosis. So the first few sessions really focus on sort of vascular medicine, venous medicine, as well as diagnosis and exploring preventative treatments for the advancement of sort of venous progression.
Also mentioned a little bit about the international component is a significant portion, not only of the abstract submitted, but the presentations and the meeting itself. So can you mention a little bit about that? Because I love hearing about what some of our friends in other countries have, which we don't have available to us, or their new ideas or new directions they're heading in, because sometimes it helps break down the silos that way.
I agree, but I will also have to tell you, I get sometimes jealous of people when they're able to have certain devices in their countries. And I think, oh my gosh, why can't we have that? So I agree with the international sessions really is an opportunity to highlight global perspectives. It's really about how we learn from each other. And so about 30% actually of our abstracts that are going to be presented are from a global perspective, whether it's from Europe or Latin America. We have so much to learn about lymphedema from our colleagues in Japan who are experts in this. And so they will be giving talks about their experience. And really, this participation from everyone is just going to be fantastic. And I think it'll bring a lot of perspective into sort of the treatment of venous and lymphatic disease.
Aki, I know how hard you and Julianne have been working on this, and I want to congratulate you. The program looks fantastic. It's really heading in the great direction, in no small part to the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that you and your team have put together. So thank you so much. We're really looking forward to the meeting. Again, it's in Denver from February 28th to March 4th. It's going to be an exciting meeting. Looking forward to seeing you and our colleagues from all around the world at the meeting to learn and experience and share our experiences together.
We'll see you in the Mile High City.